4?
Episode 50.
No shit. And welcome to episode 50 of A Toy Kind of Mood. We have not killed each other yet. It's come close, but we're still alive. Yeah. All right, everyone. This is our big episode of the year. Obviously, we're almost at the AARP level. I'm your co-host Bobby. With me is Travis and co-host KJ, co-founder of A Toy Kind of Mood, Ronnie, and of course, everyone's favorite, horror aficionado, if you will, Michael.
Horror.
Block.
He was saying horror.
I said horror, not horror.
Did you say horror?
That goes to Trav.
No, Mike, Halloween, man.
Mike,
Halloween.
you're my favorite horror.
I'm the peg warming whore.
All right, so
episode 50 off the rails already. I love it.
There are no rails.
Expect anything differently from us? No, you didn't. All right, so we made it to episode 50. The holy shit. We're the little show that could. All right, so real quick, let's get everyone's just first impressions of the fact that we've made it this far. Trav, thoughts?
Ronnie's still here. He made it. He made it to the show, and he's in a car. He's driving I'm
driving on the Mass Pike.
Mass Pike. He's gonna kill everyone to make sure we get this 50th episode.
Hey.
I am not driving. I am parked outside of a pizza place watching a bunch of freeloading birthday kids eat my pizza.
We appreciate it.
I like how Ronnie's like, I'm not driving. Just don't arrest me. Ronnie, what thoughts, buddy? What are your thoughts on this, man?
On this, the Toy Kind of Mood family as a whole, the whole situation for this year. I mean, I've said it in the chat. We've been very fortunate this year coming in. I mean, there's been some delays, but for the most part, we've gotten what we wanted. Multiple re-releases of figs that were sold out in the beginning of the year, or even in the 2020, hellscape, which was pre-order madness. I'm happy. I mean, everybody got what they wanted. There was some delays, some weight, manufacturing's up. 90% of the shit that we have coming for the rest of the year is sitting off of LA's coast, rotting to death in a container, but it's coming. I mean, we're getting what we want. It's been a great year for anybody that's a collector, a fan of toys. And I'm going to touch note, I'm trying not to tear up, but you guys, this has been a hell of a year for the, a Toy Kind of Mood family. I mean, we got the true host with the most. It's a great Texas Heat, Robert Beha, holding the reins, making me proud. When I handed off the co-hosting job to you guys, I was happy. I was pleased. Your growth every week, your editing skills are uncomparable. You are number one in my book.
I appreciate that.
Travis, the pretty face of the brand, as always. I love.
All right, now I get a swollen jaw from the wisdom.
Yeah.
I just noticed it. I was like, oh crap! I didn't even notice that. I'm looking at myself on camera, like, what the hell?
Right. We've all grown, and I mean, you guys out there that have stuck with us as fans and watched, I'm sure you've seen the growth and the maturity and the immaturity which comes along with it being a toy collector. It's great.
Obviously,
the fun everybody had.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just happy. I love you. I have a lot of love for you guys. This is a great time.
Love you too, man.
Appreciate it, man. KJ, thoughts, buddy?
And it's been a lot of fun rolling with the toy buddies at Toy Kind of Mood. It's just really elevated my game, but also just give me a new appreciation for a lot of these different brands and just the structure, the engineering, what it means to people, how long these guys have been collecting. I'm pretty much the new kid on the block as far as things go. I mean, I have my old vintage collection. I went back home to my childhood house for my birthday, and I sent everybody.
And we've lost KJ.
Everybody.
I'm proud of y'all for doing 50 episodes, even though it's been like 60 because of all the 0.1s, 0.2s, 0.3s, really.
Yeah, it is 60.
Yeah. Brother Masshole bringing it in. I love it.
Yeah, got to do it. But for me, it's been it's the YouTube channel. It's the toy chat that it all originated from. That I get like super shit. Sorry, my camera's acting stupid. Yeah, the toy chat that it all came from has been like the best shit like ever for me this past year. Gotten me through some mental issues that I have many an occasion. Everybody's always there. Everybody's always cool. Y'all help me spend a lot of money, a whole lot of money on things that I didn't know I wanted as badly as I did. I don't know. Overall, it's just been awesome. It's been really cool seeing you guys grow. My first time on the show was almost a year ago today for Halloween.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know. I'm a little emotional thinking about it, but the toy chat and everything has been like a lifesaver for me.
Michael, you're like the juice that keeps this thing going. Okay, so we have, there's no show without Robert. Ronnie's the founder. KJ is like our rock, but you're the juice, man, that flows through the rock, because that energy you bring, even in the chat, even when you can't be there, you're always there, dude. Like you're there. It's all like in spirit, you're alive, but it's like, but like you're always like the first one to get our backs. Like you're our guy. Like you're kind of like, if we're like Chuck D and Public Enemy, you're our Flavor Flav, man. You're there just pumping the crowd, getting us going. You're leaving first to leave the comment, even when you're busy at work. Like your enthusiasm just for toys and for the family, man, keeps it going. Because without that juice, it could be depressing. We're small frogs in a giant pond. We made it to episode 50, but we almost didn't. You know what I mean? Like we don't have a corporation backing us. We don't have like the most money put into the technology, but just the feedback we get, even if it's from 5 people or 50 people and we get 200 views or 600 views, whatever it is, like just the amount of great comments and like about the quality of what we bring to the toy world just keeps us going. And you're first in line, right there, like keeping it going, man. I can't say enough about that.
I appreciate it.
I agree.
Thank you very much.
I would say he's the soul of our group chat for sure. I mean, you've always come in with an optimistic attitude. You've always kept me, and I've had dark moments where the interwebs just brings you down, and your insightfulness and positivity has always brought me back. I'm gonna have to leave, everybody. I wanted to make sure I came here. My kid's birthday party's starting. I stepped out real quick for the dedication, but if I don't go in, he'll never let me hear the end of it. A shout out to my boy. I love you. I love you guys. ATKM families. KJ, when he gets back, let him know I appreciate it. Robert, top notch job, buddy. I'll talk to you guys soon.
So let's bounce over to KJ real quick. I want to get KJ's thoughts on that Power Ranger and those Transformers we saw, which we didn't talk about it because we don't collect Legacy. But KJ, you are a resident right now, Power Rangers and Transformers guy. So we want to hear your thoughts, buddy.
Yeah,
right there.
So like right here, we have the Kingdom line. Of course, we still have figures coming out in that line, but they're starting a new Legacy line, which is going to combine all the different generations, all the different sub franchises within Transformers. There's going to be like different Energon weapons and accessories you can combine. We saw some love for Transformers Prime with RC, right? Mm-hmm. The G2 Optimus Prime, co-designed by your homie Lenny Penzica over at the Joe team. He went over and pulled some TF duty. Bulkhead. We have Skids. You have a lot of these great Transformers, yeah, man, they did a great job. But it was a lot of also the multimedia, like the Rise of the Beast, the Devastation game with soundtrack with Vince DiCola, who did a marvelous job with the soundtrack. My first metal album, essentially. Them making an appearance on the Smythe game. The VR game, that kind of stuff. So it was like all these different things that was just celebrating the whole milieu of Transformers. John Machetta, who was the voice of Blur, getting inducted into like their Transformers Hall of Fame. So, and at any moment, my internet will just crap out because it's been horrible lately. So you might see some Max Headroom, but it'll be something like Max Jenkins Headroom instead. I don't know. It's going to be crazy. So.
Yeah. No, Robert, I'll just jump in real quick if it's cool. Transformers. So yeah, I'm kind of sad I can't continue Legacy. Like we've been having these talks, KJ, about we just have to drop something. You with Cosmic Legions for now. legacy with me for now. Sometimes these things go on clearance. Sometimes there's huge coupons at Target. Sometimes you find them in the wild and you drove to 7 Targets and you just want to come home with something. We never can say never in this toys. We're always going to defeat ourselves, right? But yeah, I love the Insecticon. I thought that translucent purple. Which one was that, KJ? The Insecticon. You remember?
I want to say it was Kickback.
Kickback. Yeah, that one's super sweet, but gotta drop it. And that Galvatron you ordered too. That was looking that one looks awesome too.
Yeah, and I have 2 more Galvatron on the way. We had the Behold Galvatron with the Tron Legacy. I call it Galvatron Legacy, basically. And then there's also the classic Toy Colors Select Galvatron that's going to be in the classic grays and silvers. And I got that one because that toy in particular, that Galvatron was my favorite Transformer as a kid. And I put him against everybody. I'm against my Megazords, against my Ninja Turtles. Like, he was kicking everybody's ass.
Did you order a lift ticket?
I did not order a lift ticket like you. I'm pretty much capping the collection but you're going to see some other re-releases in Legacy. So you're going to see that Galvatron again in Legacy, more than likely. Junkions we'll probably see in Legacy, Sweeps, that kind of thing. So you may still have some Studio Series 86 compatibility within Transformers Legacy.
Perfect segue. So there was a roundtable after the con, and I read up on it. In that they did answer. They said Studio Series 86 will continue. There will be people asked about Thunderwing, Bludgeon, the more Dinobots, to complete the set. They are coming. So that was great news. And then of course we got that. I don't know if it was a leak or it was kind of like an intentional leak, but we got the War for Cybertron Kingdom Blaster and Eject. Your opinion on that, KJ?
Looks awesome. Been waiting for it. It's the Autobot counterpart to Soundwave.
And I'll just say, yeah, it's confirmed for next year. It's going to be no pre-orders. Going to be shelf only.
Mike, buddy, what do you think of Pulsecon? But
so that's.
Oh man, that was kind of perfect. On Pulsecon in general.
Yeah, Pulsecon and the
Pulsecon in general.
You actually, so you got to see the premium 1027 without.
I did, thanks to your link. So I sat in here and watched it, very enthused, because I was really, my favorite part, honestly, of Pulsecon in general was G.I. Joe. Like, I almost immediately forgot about, I forgot about everything else. Like, I was trying to think, I was like, oh, I should probably talk about what they mentioned for Star Wars, but Sky Striker, no. But yeah, I don't remember anything else because G.I. Joe, everything G.I. Joe was so good. That whole panel was so good. So when they said, oh, reveal G.I. Joe for 1027, I'm like, why am I not a premium member? And then Travis sends the link. Yes. It was so good. It was so good. I ordered so many officers. Okay.
Told you, Travis. I told you. Dude, buy more than just one officer. I'm like, they missed someone.
I got 4.
I got 10 because I only initially got 6 infantry. Because when they were first releasing those, the Cobra Island stuff was hard to get. When they re-released them, I didn't really have the funds because I was getting other stuff. So I only grabbed a couple here or there. The moment they showed the officer, I was like, well, I'm just going to have to make them my infantry and I'm going to switch the other dudes around and make them, you know what I mean? So yeah, between those, the bats, like I want 20, like, and I'm not kidding. I have canceled so much stuff just to prepare for all the G.I. Joe. So at this point, Star Wars.
Yeah.
Sorry, Lucas.
You're thinking ahead. It's like too many cooks in the kitchen, more officers than infantry, but
yeah, I'll switch it around. I'll use my imagination and figure something out. Or they'll re-release infantry and I'll get more. But the whole Joe thing in general just got me so excited about the future of the line and toys in general that I just can't wait to play with these things. Like, I'm so stoked for this stuff. I can't wait to have some extra cash to get some gridiron and shit. Because I've seen the stuff you guys have done. I want all the Joe stuff. And I want that Skyscraper so bad.
In some magical realm, Michael and Cage are like in one giant room together with all their armies. With just playing. Like I like, because I know you got like the 7 he's got. Yeah. Exactly. Like
looking at.
yeah. So there is some magical realm where Michael and Cage are sitting in one giant room with all their armies like spread out.
World War III.
And you just feel like, Flight of the Valkyrie, playing and in the background, they're just like marching their figures together.
Yeah.
All right.
KJ, Viper. I mean, Alley Viper, dude. We'll talk about it. In the bats.
The bat is the Alley Viper is going to be amazing. It's going to be like we've been waiting on this thing on the back of this package like forever.
Yes.
It's going to be like, you see that?
Finally.
So finally we get it in plastic form. It's going to be fantastic. They had the little radar screens at the backside of their shields, the flip up visors, these bold blue and orange is like really, just ostentatious. Like this is Cobra Commander's version of a covert squad, right? But it's great. I'm gonna need at least 3 to go along with the 6 bats and my 18 Cobra officers. So yeah, it's glorious, man. What did you think, Travis?
I just did the show with Robert, so I said a lot about PulseCon and the PulseCon.
So they can check out that episode, the big GI Joe episode that I wasn't invited to, right? Okay, but it would have been just as fine. My internet connection probably would have precluded me from joining in.
This is why we don't do the shows live, KJ.
All right. So moving on from PulseCon, did y'all have any plunder from PulseCon to show? Because mine has not come in yet.
I've had nothing from PulseCon show up.
Okay.
I'm not premium, so all my shit's like March and April.
KJ?
Yeah.
From
I did get this from Amazon, so it's kind of PulseCon
nice.
adjacent. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a release around the same
in that
time.
case,
and I
in
really
that
got
case,
this just for the mortar.
Oh, so I'm the only one that's left out. Okay. I see.
Yeah, so we got that.
We did that on purpose.
Really
I
cool.
can see that.
I did get a PulseCon, actually all of them, but Zartan has not shipped yet. So the one we really want, of course, hasn't shipped yet.
Of course.
And that was packaged with Venom for me, and I think they're gonna wait and put them together, so I didn't get either. The animated series Venom, but I did get this. So I got Ravager, and it's Hasbro Pulse, and they messed up the box. I sent them a nasty email. I subscribe to premium, and you're gonna send me messed up. I don't know if you can even see it, but
No, we can see it.
It's all jammed in there. This is all beat, and this is, it's not an average toy I can go return at Target and get another one. Like, I don't know. Hopefully they put some goodwill, because I do pay them the $50 a month. I understand mistakes happen, but they really jammed it in the box with the bubble tape. But otherwise, it's a very expensive small Transformers figure. It's $54. And I don't think it's really that worth it.
Damn.
But it's an exclusive, so that's what we're paying for. And plus the box was damaged. Otherwise, I was supposed to have the Cantina today. Of course, there was a delay. UPS is usually my favorite, not this weekend. Delay for them, delay for Trapper Wolf. It's sitting somewhere 15 minutes away, just sitting. There's not enough drivers. We're in a pandemic. What are you going to do? So don't have it to show. But I got a lot more plunder. But Vlad, you got any more to show, or KJ, more stuff, more plunder?
Yeah, man. I got the
I don't have anything from Pulse.
Yeah, anything you just got. Yeah.
So I got the 0.
Yeah, I ordered,
and I have one more.
Okay, well, I ordered Trapper Wolf, and I ordered the Venom animated, and those have not come yet. So we'll see. What else did you get, KJ? Sorry, I wanted to.
Yeah, I'm stoked about this.
Oh,
nice. Did you go to the store and get one? Because
no. It came in.
I mean,
we'll say before Mike, we go to you. I finally did get me.
Yeah.
Nice.
Finally got Breaker.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I was able to. I had to get some stuff for my office, because your boy finally got a new job, so I have to redo my office. This is staying, but I have to.
Congratulations again.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And my mom gave me some money to get stuff, and I had a little left over, so I got Breaker, and I got the new Dave Grohl Storyteller's book, which for anyone who loves music, pick it up. All right, Mike, what else did you get, buddy?
Well, I guess the most recent one would be one I wanted to give a KJ a shout out with, but he's not here.
Right.
So I'll get back to that one. But KJ did actually get me. I canceled my Target order because KJ snagged me Breaker as well. But when it was half off, so when it was like $21, I was like, dude, it will cost me less than the retail if you ship that to me. So I just had bought it from him. I was very ecstatic that thanks to somebody on Twitter, I finally fucking got these guys.
Nice.
My Bebop and Rocksteady. Very, very happy about that.
I bet.
And I got it for retail. And then my Spidey 2099 I got in last week, maybe. So yeah, that was I love the card stocks on these.
Yeah.
I wish Star Wars, if they were gonna do stuff like that, they use this thick, because man, those are perfect.
Well, Vlad, sorry, but I had to do this.
That's really cool.
Oh, nice.
You know why, right? Because Barbecue's got himself a head sculpt. So just in case, you know, I don't want to wear the helmet anymore. Hard to see, but let's see if we can.
Oh, nice.
So I just gotta get his hair a little more red, orangey red, and then yeah, we'll have, you know, Barbecue will have.
Oh, that's awesome.
A head sculpt.
Nice.
So let's see if maybe if I hold things up, I'll get unblurred again. But here we go.
Oh, nice.
And then so yeah, Walmart finally came through. Finally, we've been waiting for these things forever. Shout out to Dave. He couldn't be here, but he gave me a clean box because another box destroyed. Gotta love On Track. They put them in those little baggies and they just throw it out in your patio as fast as they can. It's like a game they play. It's like throwing darts.
That's horrible. Did your Amazon Trooper come in the shipper box?
Amazon Trooper. It came in.
Did yours come in the little Hasbro brown box?
Yeah. That's packed amazing.
I was really like kind of ecstatic about that. I was like, and then they shoved that in a bag.
Oh yeah, you were talking about these. Look, did you get Webman?
I did not. I actually backed out on that one.
Oh, that was super cool.
That looks really nice. That's
I know. Cool. I think I'm gonna leave it in the card stock, but
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the whole wave of the Spider-Man card stock retro ones because of the cards, and I think they look really cool.
Yeah, I agree.
I have some really old Spider-Mans from like Toy Biz era that are super wonky and they can't pose or anything anymore. So I'm going to use the Legends one, the movie one, for posing, and keep the other ones in the card.
Nice.
Bobby, did you have a plunder before I finish my plunder?
No, I mean, my plunder hasn't come in yet.
Right.
It's been kind of pushed back to like November, December, which is fine for right now. But yeah, as of right now, yeah, I mean, my and this kind of goes into what was gonna be next. So my plunder for Hogan got pushed back to for 2 more weeks. So we'll see when that comes in.
Okay, I got one.
Which
more.
Hogan?
Yeah, which one?
The Ultimate Edition.
The Amazon one?
Yeah.
Oh wow,
nice.
We have it coming in August.
Mine still says August.
Mine says November. We'll see.
We're gonna talk. Actually, it's a good segue because we're gonna talk that in 1 minute after I show this. We're gonna talk wrestling in a minute, Ringside Fest. But this was the last thing. Shout out to GameStop, right? So they had a $10 Star Wars toys. I think were like 20% off. Then I had a $10 reward credit, and then sometimes the website's wonky. I called them and explained. I was like, I should get free shipping. This is over a certain amount. And they were like, yeah, the system's messed up. They credited my credit card the $6 shipping. So I like paid the $30 for this, which is really cheap for these two. Basically, this was like $1, the glow in the dark exclusive. So, but yeah, really cool. We're also getting a GameStop gaming grades version of that, a Black Series. So, yeah, it's coming soon. Some people already had it, but I think overseas. Oh no, Canada's getting it already. So that's cool. But yeah,
make a trip to Canada just to go to their like Toys R Us and like just like take all their stuff and bring it down here.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? You ever be in the forums, the toy forums? It's always Canadians complaining they don't get anything and they have to pay super. So I think like it's like select sections of Canada that are just getting everything. Like you go to Toys R Us and a bunch of Cobra Island stuff, like 20 Baronesses and 30 Fireflies, but then some people don't get anything at all. So it's Canada's like
kind of like when you say like, oh, look at all these peg warmers. I'm like, I'm sitting on shit down here. So things happen. All right. Speaking of segueing into wrestling. All right, so day one, we did get some cool shit. So jumping into off the top rope on wrestling, day one, we got WWE Ultimate Edition Series 13, WrestleMania 1, Hulk Hogan versus Mr. T.
Mikey.
Yes. Yeah, I saw the picture for that. It was the only one I initially had come across. I was like, Mr. T, what? I want a Mr. T. The Hogan, I was just like, oh, I haven't even gotten my other one yet. So that kind of went right over I wasn't even thinking about that one. The Mr. T looked pretty dope.
So the face sculpt on this what's that?
I was just asking if KJ was going to get any of these.
Oh.
I know you are.
I thought there were two singles. I didn't realize it was two. I thought it was two different singles.
They are singles.
They're just pictured together in the promo packs, but they should be a 2-pack because the Roddy Piper and Mr. T were a 2-pack. I won't lie. There was a moment I was gonna jump right into WWE Elites because of this bad boy right here, the Sarge figure. It's amazing. It's so put together. It's so held together, and frankly, it puts all my Marvel Legends to shame. The construction, the accessories, the soft goods. So even with the Elites being, 25 to $30, even the Ultimate Editions like the Rock, Stone Cold, the Rock and Sock collection, they're worth it. So I had spent hundreds of dollars on Marvel Legends, on What Ifs. I have 8 Ultron figures, and I feel like I bet on the wrong horse because now, if I want to get the Proton Pack HasLab, if I want to get the Rancor HasLab, I can't get any more of these. So I'm just gonna have to enjoy them from afar.
Which you can see very nicely at Travis's place because Trav, I know you're gonna be getting the Hulk Hogan and the Mr. T.
So I'm gonna replace the Hogan that I pre-ordered that's got delayed from October to August. Like some people already get them. If you go on Mercari, eBay, they're flipping for crazy money because half the people who ordered them, like they're sold out now, aren't getting them for 6 months. No, 6 months.
Yeah.
12 months, like almost a year, like 10 months. So I'm gonna replace that one with this WrestleMania one. The face sculpt is just so much better on Hogan, I think, and yeah, it's so vintage. And yeah, Mr. T with him, that's a perfect set. A couple other things that stood out from day one: ringside exclusives, Blackheart, Tommaso Ciampa, and the straps down Undertaker is kind of controversial because his bandana, Mike, what was it?
His turban.
Right. Iron Sheik Undertaker, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of a mess. Day 2, they had RVD as a guest. And he needs to get back in the gym, man. Put that pot away, put those nachos away, dude. We want to see back in it. But he's got Elite Series 91 figure coming out with a chase. Looks cool. I think I'm gonna wait for the Ultimate RVD. So maybe we can get ECW One Night Stand RVD with like the neon green that everybody wants. And then there's another Ultimate Warrior.
Another Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah, there's
we need more.
Yeah,
this is my lighting is horrible, but yeah, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think it's the 4th one.
So is Ultimate Warrior like a key figure for the line? Is that the one that sells the most? Is that what that is?
You would think.
You'd think so if they keep making. This is the 4th Ultimate Edition one, or maybe 3rd.
I think he's just colorful and they're like, oh look, he's shiny. Here you go.
Right.
It's toyetic. Yeah.
It's the name. It's in the name. Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Edition. Ultimate Warrior. And then the last thing I thought that stood out was these 2K Battlegrounds type figures that are called WWE Bend and Smash. They're like they're trying to do the old, Hasbro version, but they got, instead of big heads, they got the big arms. I'm like, oh man, what a disaster.
It's gonna sell to some kid's gonna dig that.
I'm saying it's for the kids, man.
Exactly. Yeah. The kids are gonna love that one. The collector, like, what the shit is this? The 10-year-old, like, this is cool.
But yeah, shout out to John Piakowski, Bill McKenna, great guys. Don't see them anymore because of the pandemic. Don't see them at wrestling shows anymore. Hope to soon, but they're good guys, and ringsidecollectibles.com or wrestlingfigures.com, awesome website. And yeah, they're killing it at Mattel. They just re-upped their contract, so more WWE figures coming from Mattel. And I don't really watch WWE right now, but I still collect the hell out of their figures because, as KJ said, they're awesome. They're done so well. Great job, Bill.
I like the word, the toyetic.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely.
All right, now into something that we all collect for the most part. Super 7 has teased a new round of G.I. Joe Ultimate figures, and it was Flint holding a newspaper. Cobra Commander gives a State of the Union address. There we go. It's gonna be Flint. And then you said Brian teased Scarlet and Baroness.
Well, we already got Cobra Commander, so I'm not
right.
But yeah, I mean, it's Flint holding it, right? So why would, and that's the tease for the second wave. So, and he had mentioned on, I think, Fooshcast that Scarlet and Baroness were going to be there, whatever. So yeah, I mean, well, KJ, who do you think the other 3 people are going to be if they're doing a wave of 6, right?
And doing a wave of 6, the Crimson Twins would be easy. That would be like just easy tooling, basically. The Bucks would be the same, so you just change the head sculpts. Or it could be Dreadnoks. We could get Zartan, right? And knowing Brian Flynn, he probably won't waste time with a color change. He's probably just going to have a regular Zartan and then a perma color change Zartan, because he likes to save money while charging us as much as possible. But doing the 7-inch scale means you get more accessories, larger accessories, so you can pack more detail in. So that's how you can have Flint holding like a newspaper and all that kind of stuff. Do
you think we'll get another road? Do you think we'll get Roadblock possibly, or you think I'll save that for later down?
I'd be curious to see if we get another Roadblock, because we have so many, and we have the Mezco Roadblock, so they would really have to knock it out the park if they're going to do that. Like, we need the chef, the hat, and from Red Rocket's Glare and all that stuff.
Mikey, thoughts?
If Super 7 were going to do Roadblock, I'm sure that they're gonna put the chef hat in there, right? Like, they've got to. They have all the, like, so many accessories. It'd be like if NECA was doing it. Like, I would expect the damn chef hat. And I am still legitimately upset that my boys at Mezco did not give Roadblock the fucking chef hat. It's like, what the hell, dude? Like, come on, you guys are the soft good people. Like, give us the chef hat. But yeah, I'm not gonna end up getting that line, so I hadn't put a lot of thought into it. But I do really want to see what Baroness looks like if they do a Super 7. What was in the first wave? It was Flint, Bat,
Cobra, and Cobra Commander, and Snake Eyes,
and Duke. Yeah,
it was Snake Eyes. So maybe
Yeah.
was it Flint? Maybe Storm Shadow will come around in Dispatch, just because. You know? But yeah, I'm excited to see what they look like, but I'm not gonna grab them.
Okay. All right. Well, now speaking of things that you do collect, Michael, NECA. Let's just jump right into NECA. We got the Ninja Turtles with Universal Monsters. We got Raph as Frankenstein's monster, Leonardo as Igor the Hunchback, Mikey as your namesake as the Mummy,
Potentially,
and then Donatello as.
I don't even have a guess. I just want them to give it to me. Just give me whatever you're doing, because I'm sure I'm gonna fucking love it.
Well, werewolf.
I mean, we've got who's left? There's Dracula,
Phantom of the Opera.
Phantom of the Opera,
Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean, we have a few options for Donnie, but who would go well with Donnie? I kind of want him as the werewolf. I won't lie. I think they did. Playmates did this 20 years ago, and I think Donatello then was the werewolf, so they might bring it back. That'd be kind of cool. And then we got The Last of Us 2. We got Ellie and Joel, which ship in March. Any buyers? Anyone gonna jump on that? No.
Game's awesome and stuff, but I'm all set with
no Last of Us 1 figures, but they went right into 2.
Right?
Right into 2.
They're really stretching with these Halloween figures. I mean, it's a couple people that shoot zombies, and now, all right, whatever. I mean, I get Bruce Campbell's Evil Dead because he's iconic. Last of Us, iconic in the video game world. I don't know. I don't think they'll sell too well, but maybe I could be.
I mean,
wrong.
I'm sure with the movie coming out that it'll get some attention.
Good call.
Or the TV show.
Yeah.
But it is game centric. So, who knows? I don't know what direction they were thinking on that.
Yeah. Maybe they'll give us an alternate head with, the HBO version on it. I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe. But I know Full Force, Full Out NECA is like this household's favorite toy company. Between me and my wife, absolutely freaking adore everything that they put out for the most part. And since KJ is back and I wasn't able to do it earlier with the plunder, KJ just gifted my wife with one of the gremlins for her army building that she's doing with gremlins right now. So I just wanted to give the shout out that he knows because I spoke to him yesterday, but it brought her to tears. And she tears, like we're talking like it was a good moment. And thank you. I brought in a couple of her most recent editions because she is addicted to the gremlins. She's opens them up. Rembrandt is hanging out in the studio with her, and she freaking loves it. So I am very excited for those turtles and everything else they do with their Universal Monsters line.
Yeah, they are fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
NECA rules. Like I'll take them over Super 7 any day.
Hey, heard it here. It's official.
All right, now real quick, favorite Halloween toy. Since it is Halloween, this will air on November 1st, but sometimes it happens. Favorite Halloween, Trav.
I'll actually go first because I don't really like horror. I actually just saw it for the first time. I wasn't scared at all because I'm super tough. And I'm just kidding. I'm not a horror person, but I did want to step up because keeping with NECA, I grabbed a couple Predator figures and I love them. And I know it's somewhat more of a kind of military sci-fi, thriller kind of thing, but it's got horror elements in it. And
goes on both.
Yeah, I love that they got the Jungle Hunter one for like $20 because thanks to KJ. He told me about some 25% off coupon thing at Best Buy or 30% off. Thank you. And then so I was able to get Dutch thanks to Fabio. He pretty much gifted it to me. So I have an awesome Predator setup, awesome. And then I can't wait to get the Alien versus Predator Aliens. That is how I'm going to spend my Halloween. After I go to the football game tomorrow, I'm coming home and I'm going to watch Alien movies. Like I pre-ordered that. I ordered that Blu-ray set because since you can't stream any of those movies without paying, I just bought the Blu-ray set. So
you okay. You don't have HBO. You don't have HBO Max.
It's not on there. Yeah, we checked.
Oh, they took it off.
Yeah, yeah. There's no.
Okay.
Yeah, there's like Alien versus Predator, which I watched, and it's the worst movie of all time. But other than that,
the Blu-ray set. Did you get the Blu-ray set of Aliens?
Yeah,
that is like one of my favorite Blu-ray sets in this household.
There's a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, that's my Halloween because I'm not into horror, but Alien is my horror. I love Alien.
Oh, hell yeah!
Excited for those figures to come in December. But yeah.
Nice.
Next.
Nice. KJ, you got a favorite Halloween figure?
The pumpkin wrapper because I got it dirt cheap for like $8, and I can put pumpkins on all my different Hasbro figures, on my Power Rangers, on the Joes, and everything else. As far as like monsters, there's the zombie Captain America back there. I still have it in box, but it's a great figure. It's the best out of the whole wave. Yeah. That's pretty much it, man. I don't know. You count Hulk as a monster? He's not a monster. He's a hero. He snapped half the universe.
Not a Halloween figure, no.
Yeah.
Unless it was orange.
There you go. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, we're really reaching with this segment.
You like say your whole collection?
No. My favorite horror figure still would have been the Friday the 13th 7 Jason if it had hit my pile of loot when it was supposed to, but it didn't. So I'm gonna stick with the same Jason I mentioned last year this time.
Nice.
My favorite one. Favorite one in the household will probably be the Jason 7 though when it shows up. I cannot wait for that thing. It looks so grimy.
Nice. I won't lie. I don't have.
See, I kept it simple.
You kept it simple. I won't lie. I'm like Trav. I don't have a lot of horror film figures, but I bought my brother, and this is like 20 years ago. One of the first McFarlane the horror films, Michael Myers. We got that. I do have the thing, and then my soon-to-be wife has Annabelle, thanks to me, because she is a huge horror fan. And I bought her the Annabelle, and she has it literally in the middle of our wall above the TV. And the way that the eyes are painted, the eyes
that's awesome
you wherever you go. So she has it like just in the middle. I'm like, hey, what do you do with it? She's like, oh, it's up here. It's watching us now. She goes, yeah, I know. And she goes,
that's freaking awesome.
Okay. Yeah, so that's the one.
That's the exact opposite of my situation. My wife will not allow me to get a Chucky because it scares the hell out of her. And I was like, come on, though. Like, let me just, come on.
And it does show. And it's funny, like, like I carefully open up my figures. She's like ripping the box apart. I'm like, honey, she goes, I don't give a shit. I'm throwing that shit away. Puts Annabelle up, has everything by it, and then she's like, all right, throw that away. Throw the box away. I don't keep that shit. I'm like, but you could have used it. She's, no, I don't use that. I'm like, all right. Okay, so as we wind down the 50th anniversary of our show, the 50th episode.
You're gonna call the episode Super Wi-Fi.
Exactly.
Wi-Fi.
Does anyone have a favorite episode, a favorite moment? Trav.
Yeah.
I'll go Trav, KJ, then Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not gonna give me time to think about it. I made like a list. And then now I gotta go get the notes.
All right, well then I'll just go to KJ then. Because came prepared.
No. It's too late, Travis. It's my turn.
Favorite episode.
The episode I think really took things up to a whole new level. It was our most views. I was back home in North Carolina for my birthday. First time traveling in about 20 months, but I still made time for that episode. And just getting to meet Mark Buchanan, his son Quaid, their family of mad geniuses and all the accessories. I don't even think of it as a financial expenditure. I just think of it as just plussing a line I already love. Like I was lucky enough to get barbecue in, and I have this flamethrower pack that'll go on this Cobra infantry just so I can have fire versus foam. I even gonna buy some Barbasol foam that I can like spray on the Cobra troops, and then I'll just rinse it off, because I'm a big giant nerd. That was just a really fun time, and I think that set a bar that we're still always striving to reach, and I think it made our show better, and it brought more people, more eyeballs to the show.
KJ, can I throw this in? You weren't here, but look, that's going to be Barbecue's head sculpt, just with a little darker reds in the hair. But I like that one. Nice. A lot of people.
I'm going with Han Solo from the Solo movie. That's my barbecue.
Oh, okay, that's not a bad choice. A lot of people are using arcade, but even the more normal face looks too freaky and zany for me. And
a lot of people have bad taste, so I'm just going to use. I'm just going to use what I'm going to use from.
I love
Solo.
it. That was the line of the day.
That was great.
That was awesome. Made up for all your Wi-Fi.
Yeah. You don't have to worry about it after this episode.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm kidding. Come on.
I don't scare us.
I know it's Halloween, but don't scare me like that.
You're like, what? Mike, you got a favorite episode, buddy?
Oh man. Favorite episode, obviously, anything I'm on.
Just true.
No, I'm gonna go with KJ as far as quality content. Seeing the Gridiron episode was a serious, it just felt like a level up of just like, all right, this is something nobody else is doing, that I know, thanks to the chat, how passionate you guys are for this particular product line and the people who make it, and seeing that be able to go down was really awesome to see. Talked to Mark myself a couple times between all the sharing and such, and it really made me want to buy some of their stuff. And then other than that, recently was when you and KJ were doing GI Joe for PulseCon. I think I rewatched that episode 2 or 3 times because I just enjoyed listening to you guys like go back and forth talking about Joe, you know. And I do that a lot with episodes anyways, even if it's just stuff I've already heard before. Just because of the dynamic and listening to 2 people have a good time. And since they're friends, it's just like you're in the other room and I'm kind of talking to the TV, you know? So, yeah, at this point, I think my all-time favorite episode will be whatever the next one is, you know, and we'll go from there.
Nice. All right, Mr.
I'm a fan.
Do you have your notes ready now?
No, I wanted to listen to theirs. And I'll piggyback on what they were saying. I'll go just Vlad as you just spoke, but yeah, you're the juice, man. You're the juice. That's what I'm saying. Like, just again, no, that support. You're the support system. Without you, man, like it's like, why do we even bother? But when we hear these comments, it gives us a reason. Even if no one else watches it, listens to it, man, you're just, I'm gonna do it for you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like that just makes me happy. It just makes me happy.
By all means.
Thank you.
And please do, because I literally watch every episode. Yeah. First, I usually see it before you all are posting it. I've had notifications on since episode 1. You know, I'm that guy. Speaking of which, like and subscribe and turn notifications on to get all future updates.
Look at that. I got to start sending you the check. Give me your address in the Facebook. And then just piggyback up what KJ was saying. So he said gridiron, and I think the moment where we really went for a turn was Joe June. I think that's where we found our niche. We've spoke about why we have more access to GI Joe fans, just because of, you know, we're allowed to put our show in certain places where there's GI Joe fans. We're not where there's Marvel fans. You know, it's kind of, we're small, you know, small fries. So we have more access. We got a lot of Joe fans, but also GI Joe's the underdog in all this, right? In the Hasbro line, they're the underdog, and we're the underdog, man. So we kind of like go, you know, coincide with that. So all Joe stuff aside, first episode was September 3rd. We're just about hitting November now. So little over a year, about 14 months. So rock and rolling with about 60 episodes. We'll celebrate the 50th, but
give or take.
Our second episode was PulseCon. And so we just finished our year. It's like we did a year and then we finished our PulseCon stuff. And then, you know, it was awesome having Fabio on with Mezco. Just kind of like, it was cool to like get out of that, even though it was our 5th episode, to get out of that Hasbro sphere and not be like, we're not going to just talk Star Wars. We're not going to just talk Transformers. We're going to talk like niche lines, like, you know, like stuff like that. And then, yeah, it was cool having guests like Inside Collectibles, John P, as I mentioned, episode 6. The Christmas episode, right? K-Wish, my roommate, Melanie, they got over 200 views. Very likable. Just
it was the first one to beat the views on mine.
That was the episode. I was
watching. I was like, oh, my Halloween episode had hit like 100 and something, and I'm watching, and then they get on there, and I was like, boom, left. I was like, good for you.
And then just one more I want to mention was Robert, K-Wish again, and we got to attend our first convention after whatever the pandemic, PowerCon. And it was cool to like come home after like 2 or 3 days of like partying and going to panels and having a good time and spending lots of money and coming home and just talking about it, kind of like almost a live show from a convention. Really cool. Did something different. Like everything's been digital conventions. We actually did a live convention for once, so that was important. But yeah, I mean, they're all great, but those are the ones that stood out the most to me.
I think.
Speaking of PulseCon, that's my Masters of the Universe stuff from PulseCon that I really want to put PowerCon. That I really want to put this cool booklet that somebody got me. And they got it autographed and stuff, and mail it. Bobby.
I will mail it tomorrow. I'll get out Monday. I'm sorry. I'll get it out Monday.
I'll put you on a spot. TV.
No, I mean, I think y'all done some really great episodes. I think any episode where I can be a little creative and kind of, for like a better word, fuck around and have fun. There have been times where, like the last time where I was on with KJ and Dave and my internet cut out and I was able to have some fun with it.
Yeah, you did.
The editing has definitely gotten better since the first day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
Don't want to look at those old episodes. And
For
it's only
sure.
been a year and a half. Or it hasn't even been a year and a half. It's been like just over a year. My editing's gotten better. So
Awesome. Yeah.
the Christmas episode where I literally did the episode with like a whole gaping hole in my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I was still bleeding in my mouth. I'm like, all right.
Ooh.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
I remember that.
Yeah. That was a fun episode. But it was fun. It was a fun episode. And so as we wrap up, where do we go from here? Hell, I don't know. Better, bigger, and better. I don't know.
I say just keep doing what you're doing. You just keep doing what you're doing. Keep loving what you love and talking about it and being real about shit, being critical when it needs to be critical without being an asshole. Keep doing the editing the way you're doing it. Because honestly, Bobby, like you've legitimately made me like laugh out loud while watching certain episodes just because of a little cut or a little image you put up there. And I'm just like, oh, you sly little bastard. I'm like, that's fucking great. It's just like that. I love that kind of stuff. So I say just keep doing what you guys are doing and you're going to hit another, 50 episodes like that. And this will be that was all right, but look at what we do now. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it, man. KJ, what do you see us going, buddy?
Man, I see us just worldwide takeover, man, Wu-Tang style. I see us on Instagram. I see us on Twitter. I see us on TikTok. I see us on VR, man. I see us everywhere. A toy kind of mood, a toy kind of lifestyle. We're gonna have our own energy drinks by the time we're all done with this, man. The sky's the limit.
All right.
For real.
And then finally, Travis, where do you see us going, buddy?
I think, but they're both on point. I think Vlad's right, like Mikey's right, like don't change, right? Be who we are. That's why we did 50. That said, I'm in talks with some people, some big guests, and somewhat celebrity guests, but we're not going to have obvious people. We're going to have people that you wouldn't expect to be on a show like this. It's not like the ones like, we're not going to talk to, well, maybe someday, but we're not like looking to talk to owners of toy lines, and because there's other people who have 1 million views. You can do that. But I'm going to bring in some guests that you're like I think we're the first person to bring in Mark, right? So he's like a newly established company, and then now everybody wants to talk to him.
Yep.
So that's cool. But I'm going to bring in some people who are established in a different, then they had nothing to do with toys, but they love toys. So it's kind of like, and you know what? Part of that inspiration was the PulseCon 10/27 when we saw Farrah Monch, right? So it was like, he's a big action figure guy. And yeah, it's not talking to Drake or anything, but he's a real cool, down to earth, making solid music, made a living making solid music. And you saw his collection, his enthusiasm for the line, like his ideas that the Marvel Legends team is listening to. Like, that's the kind of guests I want to bring on this show. People you wouldn't expect, that you're like, oh, I didn't know this side of it. I didn't know there were toy people. Like, that's definitely what I would love to do to get us, we got to broaden our horizons a little bit. And I think that's what we're going to try to do, but maintain ATKM. Like, don't try to be someone we're not, like clickbait and all this, like, you know what I mean? It's not, the business stuff will come, but we're just going to be ourselves and have a great time and keep it family.
Fair enough. All right. And where do we go? Where do I go from here? I don't know. I'm just
to work.
A better editing job for another company. You'll leave us in the dust just like everyone does with GHG.
I mean,
it's like, damn it, they pay me.
Money's on the table.
They pay me. No.
I need to book a couple more roles. You'll get paid.
But the great thing is now that I'm actually, we'll be learning marketing, like better marketing. Hell. And that's the only thing I can do is like apply it to this, and try and like
exactly
boost us, because no, we shouldn't change, even if we have the money, which hopefully it comes. The reason why people like us is because we are the guys next door that you're like, oh, Jesus, these guys, these assholes again. Yeah, us. Like, all right, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. You gotta go home now. Like, all right, bye. All right.
Yeah, but Mezco is.
but I say Super 7.
Yeah. I say specifically, we do plan, K-Wish has had this in the books for a long time. I think Melanie's gonna be on it too. An all female toy episode.
Yep.
So and he's gonna have guests on as well. And we're gonna talk like, you know what's crazy is I made a top 10 G.I. Joe character list, and I think most of the characters on there were female. G.I. Joe, the name Joe is a man. Yet I looked at the list, I was like, I think I got half the list was females, if not more than half the list. So yeah, it's fascinating. And like most of my X-Men, besides Wolverine, Cyclops, all the X-Men are women. So it's like, this is a big deal. You know, it's not, we're not doing it to, whatever, all that other stuff. We're doing it because it's legit. Like half my favorite Joes are women. Most of my X-Men are women. So it's a big show that we're going to do. And we're going to go over the bet. They're going to have their own ideas for what it is. I'm leaving it on the plate for them. You do your thing. And I can't wait. I can't wait to watch it. I think you're hosting it, right, Robert? So yeah,
that's the plan so far. Yeah.
So I'm just going to be a fan. I'm really excited to see, what their list is and everything, so
it'll be interesting.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So for our tour kind of mood, that's been technically 50. Technically.
Yeah, until 50.1 comes out.
Exactly. 50.1. But as always, I am Bobby. That's Travis, KJ, Michael. Thanks so much. I have not got mine in yet. KJ, damn it. We will see you in the toy aisles. As always, be good. Peace.
Peace.
Time to get the fuck out of here. Fucking hell.